All right, Matt, it brings us to a segment called
CinemaWAR.
The War. It works like this. Me and Matt, we're fighting on a topic. Our guest, Tim Seeley, is playing judge and jury and telling the jawheads at home who he thinks won this cinema war. Phil, horses, prisons. What do we got going on here?
In honor of the Mustang, this week we ask a very simple question. Which is better, a horse movie or a prison movie? Rye, obviously, you've got horse movies. Matt, you're going to be fighting for prison films. Let's open up the cell bars and open up the gates to this cinema war.
What makes a better subject for a movie? Come on, a criminal doing time in a 10 by 10 square cell, or exploring the beautiful bond between humans, usually lost soul individual types, and horses who connect with people on an emotional level that is second to none. You have to go with our galloping friends here, Matt.
Ryan, I know you're hot to trot over horse movies for some reason, but like it or not, prison movies are just better. In fact, one of the greatest movies of all time, The Shawshank Redemption, made that achievement with nary a saddle in it. What did we have, though? A prison.
Horse movie. Okay, that's what you're saying. All that means is it has a horse in it, and that's probably about 50% of movies ever made.
You can't count westerns as a horse movie.
That's a horse movie.
No.
A horse movie is so many things. It's a comedy like The Three Amigos. That's a horse movie.
No.
A war drama like War Horse. A period drama like Seabiscuit. Or a flat-out masterpiece like Richard Dreyfuss's Let It Ride. Every genre of film has its own horse movie. It's a beautiful thing.
You're a horse's ass. You've said it yourself. You said this. Ready? I'm quoting Rye the Movie Guy. Viggo Mortensen's nude fight scene in Eastern Promises, a prison movie, is one of the best scenes of all time. I could take it away with that alone, but I'll throw in The Green Mile since it's
a prison movie.
It's Stephen King month.
Not a prison movie.
Hey, that's a prison scene.
Okay, listen to
Hey,
this.
you're counting The Three Amigos as a horse
Turkish
movie.
bath scene, a Turkish bath scene. All right, on a serious note, just recently, a jawhead on Twitter, Octavio was his name, sent me a link to an article by Slate Magazine. I kid you not, about 5 days ago. It was entitled, "We Are Living in the Golden Age of Art House Horse Movies."
That may be true.
Not a joke. Not a joke. The article mentions these horse movies as stories of masculinity and the myth of the American West. Simply put, calling a film a horse movie is not doing it justice. Taking a deep look into a relationship between man and horse is a way to open up further discussion about various subtext.
Whoa, I don't know what various subtext you're going for. Listen, we all knew her. Perhaps, maybe we had a relationship with her. Horse girl. Creepy figurine staring blankly with those big, black, soulless eyes from every shelf in her room. I am forever scarred. Horses freak me out, apparently more than prison.
All right. Every jail movie has a shot of the cell door closing in front of a prisoner. Every horse movie has a shot of a beautiful animal galloping in a sprawling landscape. Which would you rather see, Matt Kay? Well, I'm at it. A few more memorable horse moments. Secretariat winning the Triple Crown by 31 lengths. Seabiscuit pulling away from War Admiral in a one-on-one race. Blazing Saddles, a guy knocking out a horse with a punch. Richard Gere falling in love with a horse in Pretty Woman.
Oh, no. No.
Kevin Costner's suicide horse ride in Dances with Wolves. They are far more important to film than prisons are.
I mean, horses have been in a lot of good movies, but those weren't horse movies. Prisons are exciting. Horses are boring. Fights, escape, murder, corruption, isolation, shankings. Which genre am I talking about? So go polish your saddle horn, Ryan. Screw you and the horse you rode in on.
Wow. Wow. We are button heads here as we do each and every week on CinemaJaw. We throw it to Tim. What did you think of this cinema war?
Ryan, the movie guy, you made a very passionate, compelling argument for horses. And I sort of see where you're coming from. But on the other hand, I think what Matt said, and it really comes down to this, and to me it's exemplified by Down by Law. which is one of my favorite movies and is the prison movie, is you get more out of the human condition by making people put in prison for and bad people, and it's more about redemption and all this. So I have to give it to Matt, even though I think you really worked it, and
You did about as good as you can.
as good as you can with horses. And I don't like horses, honestly. I love animals. The only animal I don't really like is horses. So so the fact that you made me get close,
That's good.
Impressive.
That's
but
good.
I gotta give it to Matt. Cinematically speaking, the prison movie is one of the most important genres in all.
Wow.
All of, yeah.
All right.